Welcome to the Collins Reading Aloud Project Part 18. 10 more minutes. Here we go. ANTIHELMINTHIC, ANTIHELMINTHICs, Anti-hero, Anti-heroes, Anti-heroic, Anti-heroine, Anti-heroines, Anti-herpes, Anti-hijack, Antihistamine, Antihistamines, Antihistaminic, Antihistaminics, Anti-historical, anti-homosexual, anti-human, anti-humanism, anti-humanisms, anti-humanistic, anti-hunter, anti-hunters, anti-hunting, anti-hydrogen, anti-hydrogens, anti-hysteric, anti-hysterics, anti-Jacobin, anti-Jacobins, anti-jam, anti-jamming, anti-jammings, anti-kickback, anti-king, anti-kings, anti-knock, anti-knocks, anti-labour, anti-leak, anti-left, anti-legomena, anti-leprosy, anti-lepton, anti-leptons, anti-leukemic, anti-liberal, anti-liberalism, anti-liberalisms, anti-liberals, anti-libertarian, anti-life, anti-lifer, anti-lifers, anti-literate, anti-litter, anti-littering, anti-lock, anti-log, anti-logarithm, anti-logarithmic, anti-logarithms, anti-logical, anti-logies, anti-logous, anti-logs, anti-logy, anti-lopine, anti-lynching, anti-macassar, anti-macassars, anti-macho, anti-magnetic, anti-malaria, anti-malarial, anti-malarials, anti-male, anti-man, anti-management, anti-marijuana, anti-market, anti-marketeer, anti-marketeers, anti-mask, anti-masks, anti-mask, anti-masks, anti-materialism, anti-materialist, antimatter, antimatters, anti-mechanist, anti-mechanists, anti-men, anti-mere, anti-meres, anti-merger, anti-meric, anti-merism, anti-merisms, anti-timetable, anti-metabole, anti-metaboles, anti-metabolic, anti-metabolite, anti-metabolites, anti-metatheses, anti-metathesis, antimicrobial, antimicrobials, anti-militarism, anti-militarisms, anti-militarist, anti-militarists, anti-military, anti-mine, anti-missile, anti-missiles, anti-mitotic, anti-mitotics, anti-mnemonic, anti-mnemonics, anti-modern, anti-modernist, anti-modernists, anti-monarchical, anti-monarchist, anti-monarchists, antimonate, antiminates, antimonial, antimonials, antimoniate, antimoniates, antimonic, antimonide, antimonides, antimonies, antimonious, antimonite, antimonites, antimonopolist, antimonopolists, antimonopoly, antimonous, antimony, antimonil, antimonils, anti-mosquito, anti-muon, anti-muons, anti-music, anti-musical, anti-musics, anti-mutagen, anti-mutagens, anti-mycin, anti-mycins, anti-mysotic, anti-narrative, anti-narratives, anti-national, anti-nationalist, anti-natural, anti-nature, anti-nausea, anti-neoplastic, anti-neoplastics, anti-nephritic, anti-nephritics, anti-nepotism, anti-neutrino, anti-neutrinos, anti-neutron, anti-neutrons, anting, antings, antinodal, antinode, antinodes, anti-noise, anti-noises, antinome, antinomes, antinomian, antinomianism, antinomianisms, antinomians, antinomic, antinomical, antinomically, antinomies, antinomy, antinovel, antinovelist, antinovelists, antinovels, antinuclear, antinuclearist, antinuclearists, antinucleon, antinucleons, antinuke, antinuker, antinukers, antinukes, anti-obesity, anti-obscenity, anti-odontalgic, anti-odontalgic, anti-odontalgics, anti-estrogen, anti-estrogens, antioxidant, antioxidants, anti-ozonant, anti-ozonants, anti-papal, anti-parallel, anti-parallels, anti-parasitic, anti-parasitics, anti-particle, anti-particles, anti-parties, anti-party, antipasti, antipasto, antipastos, antipathetic, antipathetical, antipathic, antipathies, antipathist, antipathists, antipathy, antiperiodic, antiperiodics, antiperistalses, antiperistalsis, antiperistaltic, antiperistases, antiperistasis, antipersonnel, antiperspirant, antiperspirants, antipesticide, antipetalus, antiphlogistic, antiphlogistics, antiphon, antiphonal, antiphonally, antiphonals, antiphonaries, antiphonary, antiphoner, antiphoners, antiphonic, antiphonical, antiphonically, antiphonies, antiphons, antiphony, antiphrases, antiphrases, antiphrasis, antiphrastic, antiphrastical, antipill, antipiracy, antiplague, antiplaque, antipleasure, antipoaching, antipodal, antipodals, antipody, antipodean, antipodians, antipodes, antipoetic, antipolar, antipole, antipoles, antipolice, antipolitical, antipolitics, antipollution, antipollutions, antipope, antipopes, antipopular, anti-porn, anti-pornography, anti-porter, anti-porters, anti-pot, anti-poverty, anti-predator, anti-press, anti-progressive, anti-proton, anti-protons, anti-pruritic, anti-pruritics, anti-psychiatry, antipsychotic, antipsychotics, antipyic, antipyics, antipyreses, antipyresis, antipyretic, antipyretics, antipyrine, antipyrines, antiquarian, antiquarianism, antiquarianisms, antiquarians, antiquaries, antiquark, antiquarks, antiquary, antiquate, antiquated, antiquatedness, antiquates, antiquating, antiquation, antiquations, antique, antiqued, antiquely, antiqueness, antiquenesses, antiquer, antiquas, antiques, antiqui, antiquing, antiquarian, antiquarians, antiquities, antiquity, anti-rabies, anti-rachitic, anti-rachitics, anti-racism, anti-racisms, anti-racist, anti-racists, anti-radar, anti-radars, anti-radical, anti-radicalism, anti-radicalisms, anti-rape, anti-rational, anti-rationalism, anti-rationalist, anti-rationality, anti-realism, anti-realisms, anti-realist, anti-realists, anti-recession, anti-red, anti-reflection, anti-reflective, anti-reform, anti-regulatory, anti-rejection, anti-religion, anti-religions, anti-religious, anti-republican, anti-republicans, anti-retroviral, anti-retrovirals, anti-rheumatic, anti-rhumatics, anti-riot, anti-ritualism, anti-ritualisms, anti-rock, anti-roll, anti-romantic, anti-romanticism, anti-romantics, anti-royal, anti-royal, anti-royalist, anti-royalists, anti-rhinium, anti-rhinum, anti-rhinums, anti-rust, anti-rusts, antis, anti-sag, anti-satellite, antician, anticians, anti-science, anti-sciences, anti-scientific, anti-scorbutic, anti-scorbutics, anti-scriptural, anti-secrecy, anti-segregation, anti-seizure, anti-sense, anti-sentimental, anti-sepalus, anti-separatist, anti-separatists, anti-sepses, anti-sepsis, antiseptic, antiseptically, antisepticize, antisepticized, antisepticizes, antisepticizing, antisepticism, antisepticisms, antisepticize, antisepticized, antisepticizes, antisepticizing, antiseptics, antisera, antiserum, antiserums, antisex, antisexist, antisexists, antisexual, antisexualities, antisexuality, antisexuals, antishake, antishakes, anti-shark, anti-ship, anti-shock, anti-shocks, anti-shoplifting, anti-skid, anti-slavery, anti-sleep, anti-slip, anti-smog, anti-smoke, anti-smoker, anti-smokers, anti-smoking, anti-smuggling, anti-smut, anti-snob, anti-snobs, anti-social, anti-socialism, anti-socialisms, anti-socialist, anti-socialists, anti-socialities, anti-sociality, anti-socially, anti-solar, anti-spam, anti-spasmodic, anti-spasmodics, anti-spast, anti-spastic, anti-spastics, anti-spasts, anti-speculation, anti-speculative, anti-spending, anti-stat, anti-state, anti-static, anti-statics, anti-stats, anti-stick, anti-stories, anti-story, anti-stress, anti-strike, anti-strophy, antistrophes, antistrophic, antistrophon, antistrophons, anti-student, anti-style, anti-styles, anti-submarine, anti-subsidy, anti-subversion, anti-subversive, anti-suicide, anti-symmetric, anti-syphilitic, anti-syphilitics, anti-syzygies, anti-syzygy, anti-takeover, anti-tank, anti-tarnish, anti-tax, anti-technology, anti-terrorism, anti-terrorisms, anti-terrorist. And that's where we'll stop. Another 10 minutes. I'll see you tomorrow.